Okay, I'm quickly discussing the dihybrid cross. So what Mendel did, Mendel took two types of seeds, right? So basically dihybrid cross means what? That when you're working with two types of character. Monohybrid cross was when you were working with only one type of character, that was height. But here in dihybrid cross, Mendel worked with two characters. One was the shape of the seed and other was the color of the seed. So he took two types of seed. One seed was round in shape and yellow in color, whereas the other seed was wrinkle in shape and green in color, right? So now we are talking, this is basically the phenotype, which is the observable character. Then genotype, for round, it is denoted as capital R, capital R. For yellow, it was denoted as small capital Y, capital Y. For wrinkled, small r, small r. For green, small y, small y. Now, if we follow the law of segregation, then at the time of gamete formation, what will happen? The pair of character will segregate. So from 2 R's, 1 R here is coming. From 2 Y's, 1 Y is coming. From 2 small r, 1 small r. From 2 small y, 1 small y. Right? So then the F1 generation which was obtained, that was round and yellow. That is, all the seeds were round and yellow in color, round and yellow being the dominant trait and wrinkled and green being the recessive trait. Now, how you get the F2 generation? What you do? You do selfing between the F1 generation seeds. So basically, all the seeds that were obtained in F1 generation were round and yellow. So selfing was done, that is like this. And then for the F2 generation, the gametes will be obtained. So for formation of gamete, how I told you to form the gametes in this case? I told you that you will do like this, multiply capital R by capital Y first, then multiply capital R with small y, multiply small r by capital Y, and then small r by small y. So you have got gametes for one parent, and because the parents are same, the other parent is also round and yellow for F2 generation. So the gametes will be same for the other parent also. Gametes same. So from one parent you got 4 gametes, from other parent you got same 4 gametes. So now it's time to make the Punnett square. So how the Punnett square is made? Just a second. So how it was done, you make a Punnett square, you write the gametes. On one side you write the male gamete and on the other side you write the female gamete. So we do it like this. So this is the, suppose I'm making it small because I don't have much space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to do it like whole. So the first, you are writing the male gamete over here and female gamete over here. So R, Y, R capital Y. Then you have R capital Y and then you have R small y. Same gametes you are going to write here, and then you are going to do the multiplication and you will get the seeds. So you have to do it like this. You have to multiply. If you are multiplying this ry with everyone, like with all these 4 gametes, then you are going to write it in the first column, and then you are going to multiply this with all the 4 gametes. You are going to write it here. Then multiply this with all these 4. You are going to write it here. Then multiply this with all these 4. You are going to write it here. Right. So the phenotypic ratio that the Mendel got in dihybrid cross was 9:3:3:1. Okay, so 9 he got round and yellow seeds. 3 he got, tell me, who will tell me? 3 for round green and next three for wrinkled yellow, and the last one for wrinkled green. So basically, two phenotypes were new which were not there in the parent. Parent was round and yellow and wrinkled and green. But with this dihybrid cross, Mendel got two new combination. One seed was like one type of the combination was round seed, green in color. Other was wrinkled seed, yellow in color. So it was a new combination for Mendel. So for this, he gave another law which is named as law of independent assortment, which says that the gametes, they independently get assorted, like they form new combinations. Okay, they are not like parents. All the seeds were not like parents. Mendel got to see some new combinations in the F2 generation, and for this the next law came up, which is known as law of independent assortment. Independent assortment means the gametes independently assorted. Okay, they independently got separated. They were not dependent on each other. Round was not entirely dependent on yellow every time. Okay, because we got to see that round got with green also and formed round green seed. Okay, so round was not entirely dependent on yellow, because we got to see a new combination, a new type of seed also. Round made a new friend, green. Okay, so this is law of independent assortment. So if you want to see the law, how it's written, basically you can see here that it states factors for different pairs of contrasting characters in a hybrid assorted or distributed independently during gamete formation. This means that round was not always with yellow. Round can go with green also. Okay, wrinkled was not always with yellow. Sorry, green. Wrinkled went with yellow also. Okay, so new combinations were seen, and this is known as law of independent assortment. Now tell me one thing, have you all written the three laws in your notebook? That is law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment. Have you written these three things? How
I'm
many,
writing this one.
how many of you have written law of dominance and law of segregation? If you have not written, then I'm showing you the slide. Please write the laws carefully. This is law of dominance. How many of you have written the law of dominance already? If yes, then I will move on to the next slide.
Hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Written everybody. Okay. I'm coming to law of segregation. How many of you have written law of segregation?
No, ma'am. I've not written this.
Please write it. Segregation means to separate. So in a hybrid condition, the gametes, they are separating during the contrasting pairs of character, they are separating during the gamete formation. Please write it quickly. And once you are done, please let me know so that I can move to law of independent assortment slide. Jivtesh, have you written?
Ma'am, this one, law of segregation.
Yes.
I think not.
So write it.
Yes, ma'am.
Shivansh, have you written?
No, mom. Writing it.
Yes, please write it. Sohani, Ishan.
No, ma.
Right.
So everybody is writing that means all of you write it, please.
Ma'am, for the law, should we write the entire points on this slide or only the first
No,
point?
only first point. Write the
Okay.
first point.
Okay.
Written, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm moving on to the next slide, okay? Write down this law of independent assortment.
Ma'am, for this also only the first point.
Yes, only the first point. Done, children?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Everybody? Done? Shall I move to the next? Yes or no? Who is still doing? Just tell me. Who is still writing? No one. Okay. So now I'm going to share another PPT with you which has some questions. Okay. So yes. So you can message me your answer in the chat box. Okay. These are MCQs which I'm sharing with you right now. So you can drop the answer in the chat box. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Quiz time. Can you see it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So here the first question comes. Okay. A cross between a tall plant and a short plant resulted in progeny that were all tall plants as.
Ma'am, it's option A. Tallness is the dominant trait.
Okay. But you will, from next question, you will drop the answer in the chat
Okay.
box.
Chat.
Write the answer in the chat box. Okay, Jivtesh? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, exactly right. Jivtesh is correct. Tallness is the dominant trait. Question number 2. In peas, a pure tall plant is crossed with a pure short plant. The ratio of pure tall plants to pure short plants in F2 generation will be. You'll have to make the cross in your notebook quickly, and wherever you are like making the cross to solve the answer, solve the question, you have to send it in the WhatsApp group right now. Yes, children. What ratio will you get for tall and short plants in F2 generation?
Ma'am, should I say I messaged in the chat?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Just a second. Who all have replied? Uh, okay. And someone has dropped the message in WhatsApp also. Only Shivansh. He made the cross. Shivansh, again, I told you in the previous class also, this is not a complete Punnett square. You have to close it in a box properly, okay? Okay, fine. I think everybody is right. So the right answer is what? 3:1. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 second. 3:1, because in the F2 generation, we are getting all 3 tall plants and 1 dwarf plant. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is not controlled by genes? Quickly drop me a message. Okay, 3 students have dropped the message. What will be the correct answer? Okay, Garvit has also sent me the image. Not all of you have replied to this question. Only Jivtesh, Hriday and Garvit has replied for this question number 3. What about others? Ishan has also replied fine. Waiting for others also. Quickly tell me. Okay, Shivansh has also replied. Suhani is left. Oh, yes. Obviously, the correct option is E. Everything, eye color, height, hair color, all these are governed by genes. Okay,
No, but then like height is like governed by the uh, like pituitary gland. It releases
right.
the growth hormone. So how is it connected to gene?
Okay, how is it connected to genes? Who will tell me? Yes, tell me. It is the mix of all of these things, Jivtesh. It is a mix. Okay, for like there are certain genes also which are somehow responsible for the height also, and the pituitary is also. So mix and match of all those things.
Okay.
Okay. Next, the process where characteristics are transmitted from parents to offspring is called, very simple. This so you can tell me orally.
It's heredity.
B.
Yes.
Heredity.
Yes, exactly. Which section of DNA provides information for one protein?
Done, mom.
Huh?
Oh,
Which section of DNA
done.
provides information for one protein?
Done, done.
Huh?
I'm done. I gave the answer.
Okay, you gave me the answer. Let me see in the chat box.
Mom, is it correct or not?
You need to be more specific. Be specific. You
Like I
have
should.
to choose the most appropriate answer.
Okay, sorry. The A has also come.
Yes, come on, tell me. Which section of
Uh,
DNA provides information for protein?
it's now I have done the answer correction.
Okay, let everybody reply.
Is that correct?
Let everybody reply, then we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Still, some students have not replied. Only two, Jivtesh and Ishan, and Hriday, I guess. Come on, quickly, others. The correct answer is, oh, I'm sorry. The correct answer is gene. Be specific, I said. Okay. So
Ma'am,
the
what do they mean by information about one protein?
okay, see what happens. The DNA contains genes, right? Basically, DNA, a small fragment or a small portion of a DNA is known as gene. So every gene is responsible for making proteins. Okay, so this is the meaning of this question, that which section of DNA is actually responsible for making proteins. That could be enzymes, that could be hormones, that could be anything. Okay, so they are responsible for synthesizing the proteins in the form of hormones, in the form of enzymes or anything, right? So which section of DNA is providing that information? Gene. Be specific, appropriate. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Fine. I think in this. Oh yeah. See this question. When a new plant is formed as a result of cross-pollination from different varieties of a plant, the newly formed plant is called. Hriday has replied. Garvit has replied. Only two. Jivtesh has replied. Three more students have to reply. Ishan, Suhani, and Shivansh. Quickly, quickly. What happened? Are you not here, Suhani and Shivansh? Okay, Shivansh has also replied. Okay. So the correct answer would be Hybrid plant. C. Okay?
Mom, it's hybrid because
Yes.
the characteristics of its own as of both.
What?
Mom, is it hybrid because it has the characteristics of its own plant and the characteristics obtained from another plant?
Yes. Both mixed and matched.
Ma'am,
Yes, beta.
ma'am, so mutant plant, what can it be? Like, is it that it evolved over the time? Something like that?
Yeah, mutant plant could be that certain changes in the DNA sequence of that particular plant. Sudden change. Okay, that will be a
Okay,
mutant.
ma'am.
Question number 6. Dash is the observable set of characteristics of the organism. Very simple. You can tell me like this only.
Mom, it's phenotype.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. Phenotype. Okay. Do I have some more on? No. Now I'm sharing the sample papers with you. Okay. So for that, you need to take out your notebook because you will be solving the question that would be requiring the like making of crosses and everything. So I'm sharing it. Okay. Can you see the slide? Sorry, Word file. Can you see it, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See the question. See this question number 1. Height of a plant is regulated by.
Mom, it's option B.
Yes, very good. No. Sorry. No, it's option C. It's option
Okay, yeah,
C.
it's option C.
Yeah. Okay. Growth hormones under the influence of the enzymes coded by a gene. Okay. Oh yes, who will explain me this question? What is the probability of a girl or a boy being born in a family? Justify your answer.
Mom, can I tell?
Yes.
Mom, so the probability of a boy, like the child being a boy or a girl, is equal, or I can say 1:1, because it solely depends on the type of chromosome present in the sperm that is coming from the father's side, and if the X chromosomes somehow succeeds to fuse with the X chromosomes of the egg, then it will be a girl. Or if the Y chromosomes succeed to fuse with the X chromosomes of the egg, then it will be a boy.
Exactly. So I think you all must have studied this sex determination in your lower classes also, if I'm not
Yes,
wrong. है ना?
yes.
So it's very simple that we know that the perfect pair of chromosomes, the mother has the perfect pair of chromosome, whereas the father has the mismatched pair. Like the Y is not the proper, Y chromosome is not the perfect chromosome. Okay, so basically what is happening, the often in the society the females are blamed for giving the birth to a girl child, but ultimately it's not the female. It actually depends on the chromosome the father has. Okay, so the father has XY set of chromosome, whereas the mother or the females have XX set of chromosome. So again, if you do the crisscross between these two, you will get to know that what is the probability of that, right? So this XX and ultimately XY Mainly the father is actually, if the father is giving the Y chromosome to the X, it will result in the male child. Whereas if the father, see, the female is anyway giving the X only because she has X chromosome, right? But the male or the father has XY set of chromosome, right? So if the male contributes X, so it combines with the X of the female, so XX is girl child. If the father contributes Y chromosome, it goes and combines with X chromosome of the female, it becomes XY, and XY is the male child. So it ultimately depends upon the father that what sort of chromosome, one second, what type of chromosome is he contributing. I need to share this word file again with you because I'm not able to move to the next question. I don't know why. Just a second. Just a second. Right. I think now it's moving. So you can quickly read this question. Second, we have done. Come to question number 3. If a tall pea plant is crossed with pure dwarf plant, then what percentage of F1, F2 generation respectively will be tall? Quickly solve this question in your notebooks, and I want the picture of your solved answer in the WhatsApp group. There are 5 students in the class. I want 5 pictures in the WhatsApp group. Okay, solve this question. Solve this question in the notebook and tell me the percentage. Correct option. Don't try to see it from somewhere else. Try to do it on your own. Okay, self assess. Make a cross between tall pea plant and a pure dwarf pea plant. So what it will be? For tall pea plant, it would be capital T, capital T. For dwarf pea plant, it would be small t, small t. Now make the cross, click a picture and send it to me on the WhatsApp. I've told you the genotypes. Now it would be easier for you to make it. Okay, Shivansh and Hriday. Okay, Shivansh has replied. But Shivansh, you need to send me the picture also of where you solved it. Yeah, okay. I think this question is from the sample paper of the year 2021 and 22. Okay. What about others? Please send it, everyone. Phenotypic 100% done. Okay, good, Shivansh. Right. And others?
Mom, just give me a minute. I'm sending it.
Yes. Okay, Garpit has also sent. Um, so Garvit, which is the correct option? Okay, fine. I got it. So 2 students out of 5.
Mom, I'm sending it. Just give me a minute.
Okay. And Suhani, Hriday. Okay, Hriday has also sent. Fine. Suhani and Jivtesh, you both are
Yes.
left. Suhani has also sent.
Done, Mom.
Okay. So, okay, Jivtesh has also sent. Oh, everybody has given the right answer. Very good. So, no confusion in this. When you are crossing the tall plants with short, you are getting all tall plants. And then when you are like making the F2 generation, then this will be the parent. Okay, gametes. So do it, and then you will be getting like this. Okay, so how many? Here 100% plants will be tall, and here 75%. Okay, so simple, right? Next question. So the correct option is option D. Next question. Oh yes, now carefully see this question. Okay, see this question. Question 4. Pooja has green eyes, while her parents and brother have black eyes. Pooja's husband Ravi has black eyes, while his mother has green eyes and father has black eyes. On the basis of the above given information, Is the green eye color a dominant or recessive trait? Justify your answer.
Mom, can I tell?
Yes, Jiftesh.
So as per the passage, I think that the green eye color is the recessive trait, which is visible in only few people, because we can see that the black is seen number of times more, like more number of times compared to the green one. So it is clear that black is the dominant trait and green is the recessive trait.
Okay, fine. So you have answered this. Now you move to B part. So take your time, solve B and C question. Till then, I want answer from others also. Answer for A. Is green eye color a dominant or a recessive trait? Okay, someone has replied. Yes, Shivansh, tell me. Okay, okay. You drop the message, then I will see it. Till then, others, please reply. Garvit, what do you think? Hriday, what do you think? Suhani? Okay, fine. Okay, now I will show you the answer. Okay, so the green eye color is recessive as it will express only in the homozygous condition. Okay, so when the question is that on the basis of the above information, is the green eye color a dominant or recessive trait? Pooja has green eyes while her parents and brother have black eyes. Okay, so neither the parents had the green color, okay, nor his brother got the green color. Okay, Pooja has green eyes. That means maybe it gets expressed only in the homozygous condition, or just a second, children. 1 second, huh? Yes, children, sorry. Okay, so the correct answer is the green eye is the recessive trait. Okay, what is the possible genetic makeup of Pooja's brother eye color? Pooja's brother has black eyes. So the possible genotype for the Pooja's brother eyes could be either capital B or capital B small b?
Mom, it will be capital B. Capital B.
Hmm. Yes.
Or capital B is small b.
Yes. Both the possibilities can be there.
For puja, it will be in the dominant, it will be small b.
Recessive.
And yeah, I
Yes.
mean, recessive. And for the dominant rate,
Capital
okay.
B. Okay. Now calculate the probability that the offspring of Pooja and Ravi. I cannot see the question. 1 second. Okay. What is the probability that the offspring of Pooja and Ravi will have green eyes? Okay. So for Pooja, we have written small b because being recessive. Okay. And Ravi, who is the husband of Pooja, who has black eyes, for him we have written the genotype as capital B small b. Okay. So now make a cross. Pooja has green eyes, recessive, homozygous condition, small b, that is why. And for make a cross. Okay. Clear this question?
Ma'am, ma'am, for the first generation, like the resulting result will be capital B small b, right? First generation offspring.
First generation offspring? No. You have calculated like the genotype for what's the name? Pooja is small b. Okay. The
Okay.
probability of the offspring. Yes. It would be what? Either capital B small b or small b. 50% chances. Okay, calculate the cross now. You have written for Pooja, small b. You have written for Ravi, capital B, small b. Make the cross and see these are the 50% chances that they can have the green eye color because small b has come 2 times out of 4. So 50% chance of having a green color. Come to question number 5 quickly. Two pea plants, one with round yellow seed, another with wrinkled green seed, produce F1 progeny that have round yellow seeds. When F1 plants are self-pollinated, Which new combination of character is expected in F2 progeny? How many seeds with these new combination of character will be produced when a total 160 seeds are produced in F2 generation? Explain with reason. So, mathematics. Okay. So, try to solve it, that how it came. The answer is there, 30-30, but how it came, I want you to tell me. Mathematics. I want you to solve this and share the picture of the image in the WhatsApp group for question number 5. Hriday, yeah, but you have written the ratio incorrect. It should be 9:3:3:1. Okay, not 1:3:3:9. Chalo, quickly, how 30 came? The answer, tell me. Okay, Hriday has sent me the message, and very good. I have seen your answer. I'm waiting for others to reply. I hope you all are good in maths. Yes or no? अब तो आंसर भी पता चल गया, आंसर तो दिया हुआ है ऑलरेडी. I just want the process, how it has come. How will you solve it?
Oh, okay. Ma'am, so you mean like we have to create that table?
I just want to see how you are solving it. That's it.
Okay.
So that is why I am asking you to send it to me on my WhatsApp, because such type of questions you can get in any form in the exam, right? So knowing the answer is not enough. You should know how to solve it actually. Okay. Shivansh, I didn't get the meaning. You have given the ratio, right? I didn't get how you solved it.
Mom, I made the table.
Yes, okay.
Then I counted the number of times each phenotype repeats.
Okay.
And then I wrote the ratio of that.
Okay. But as per the question, there are 160 seeds produced.
Okay. And
Okay. Did you get the meaning of the question? See, the meaning of the question is that the crossing has been done between two pea plants, one with round yellow, one with wrinkled green. Right? Now, when we are doing the selfing of those, in the F1 generation, we get all round yellow seeds. For obtaining the F2 generation, we do the selfing. That is, round yellow seeds are crossed with round yellow only. Okay, so they have given you an example. They are saying that suppose there are 160 seeds produced in F2 generation. They have given you an example that let us assume that there are total 160 seeds produced in the F2 generation. Then how many seeds with new combination are formed in that F2 generation, or out of those 160 seeds, how many new combination seeds are produced? What are the new combination seeds? Round green and wrinkled yellow. These are the new combinations na, that we get to see in the F2 generation. So they are just asking you the number, that out of 160, how many of them are round green and wrinkled yellow, new combination. So you have to calculate it, how it came 30. I'm like giving everybody 2 more minutes and then I will tell you the answer. I will tell you how to solve it. Okay. I think till now, who has replied? Only Hriday has sent me the answer. I'm giving you 2 more minutes. Try to find it out how it came, and then I will tell you. Don't worry. Okay, Shivansh, you have replied. 60, 16. Okay. 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 So, shall I tell the answer? Okay, I'm solving it now. So, one second, I'll just write it over here. So, see the calculation. So, we know the dihybrid ratio is 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. We know this. Okay. Now, what we will do, we will take x as constant, right? So you can write it like this: 9x plus 3x plus 3x plus 1x is equals to how many seeds? 160 as per the question, right? Now calculate the value of x. What will be the value of x?
I'm 10.
What?
It should be 10.
It should be 10, okay, because it will come like this, and then, okay, the pen is not working fine. So the value of x comes out to be 10. Now find out. As per the ratio, the 3 seeds are round green and the other 3 are wrinkled yellow. So multiply it with 3. 10 into 3, 30. Again, 10 into 3, 30. That means round green seeds will be 30 and wrinkled yellow seeds will be 30. So this is how you are going to solve the question if it comes in any form. Got it? You want to write it? Please write it. How you are going to solve it. Okay, everyone? Any confusion? Are you writing it in your notebook? Please write it. Done? You don't say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I would, okay, I would be sharing this document with you. I think there are how many questions? I'll have to see. 1 second. Uh, okay. Let's do one thing. Let's do this last question sixth for today. Okay. Sahil performed an experiment to study the inheritance. This would be the last question. Okay, just do this. Sahil performed an experiment to study the inheritance patterns of genes. He crossed tall plants with short pea plants and obtained all plants in the F1 generation. Obtained all tall plants in F1. What will be set of genes present in F1 generation? That means one parent capital T, one parent small t. They are asking you the set of genes in F1 generation. You have already done the cross in the previous questions. Will be the genotype. Will be the genotype. Okay, someone has replied. Exactly. Capital T, small t. You have made a cross, right? Capital T crossed with small t. Draw the Punnett square. You will get all capital T, small t genotype. That's it. Give reason why only tall plants are observed in F1 progeny. Quickly. Why only tall plants were observed? By law of dominance.
okay, yeah,
Yes?
yes.
Majority. Yes. Okay, Garvit. One of the same thing. C. When F1 plants were self-pollinated. Okay, quickly solve this C part in your notebook and share the picture with me. When F1 plants were self-pollinated, a total of 800 plants were produced. How many of these would be tall, medium, short, and give the genotype of F2 generation? Quickly solve this, very simple. You can do it. Oh, Hriday, you have done it. Very good.
Ma'am, how will we know medium height?
This is the tricky part in this question to confuse you. Was there any medium plant? So no, no medium plant. They are trying to trick you. You just have to calculate the F2 generation. And on the basis of that, you have to give the answer. Yes, Hriday, correct, good. They have given you the number 800 plants. Okay, now take that 800 and On the basis of that, calculate the rest of the phenotypes. So how many tall and how many short plants will you get in the F2 generation? So for F2 we write it what? Capital T, small t, if I'm not wrong. Yes? So capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, and small t, small t. They are saying that there are total 800 plants. So that means each box is of 200, right? This is 200, this is 200, this is 200, this is 200, right? So now calculate it. How many would be tall? 2, 4, 6. 600 would be tall and 200 would be short. So 600 would be tall plants, 200 will be short plants. Give the genotype of the F2 generation. You know it. Genotype is 1 is to 2 is to 1. Simple.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to write it quickly. Are you getting some confidence in solving the questions now? Feeling confident? थोड़ा सा या बिल्कुल भी नहीं?
40%.
कोई बात नहीं, आ जाएगा धीरे धीरे, और प्रैक्टिस करोगे और आ जाएगा. ओके, व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? थोड़ा कुछ तो क्लैरिटी मिली होगी ना कि किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस
Yes, ma'am.
they can ask you in exam and how to solve them. These types of question you are definitely going to get in the exam, I'm telling you.
Ma'am, so this is like the end of the chapter now. Like now you're sharing the sample papers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So have you all, like, have you written this? 600 and 200. Is that clear or are you still writing? Done?
Done, ma'am.
Shall I close the window?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine, children. I would be sharing some more, like this complete sample paper with you. There are some more questions in the paper, right? So did you get some confidence? What about others? Shivansh and Suhani. कुछ थोड़ा सा ठीक लगा सॉल्व करके क्वेश्चंस?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या ठीक लगा?
I mean, I know how to do them now.
हाँ, okay. So practice some more. I will find some more questions for you all so that you can practice, and then it would become very easy for you to solve. Okay. Just go through the sample paper, and if you find any problem, do let me know. Okay. So fine, children. Now my task is to share the two chapter sample paper with you. That is reproduction and this heredity. Okay. So fine, I'll share it with you and we'll meet on next Friday now. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. You may all leave now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye.